here again, and this is an exclusive input that we are getting, wherein new posters have been released by the Khalistani groups. In a newly released poster, the Khalistani groups have openly attacked on the Indian ambassador Taranjit Sandhu. In their new poster, Indian ambassador to the US, Taranjit Sandhu, and Dr. T.V. Nagendra Prasad, Consul General, Consulate General of India in San Francisco, have been targeted openly. And this is a poster that is being circulated by the Sikh radicals, and they are blaming them for killing KTF chief Nijjar. Indian government is in touch with the higher authorities in USA, and the US government is also taking strong action soon. So this is the particular input that we have received, and as we had already been speculating earlier when we had received news of the Indian consulate being attacked, we had already speculated about the possibility of this being a targeted attack because in a retaliation for killing KTF chief Nijjar. We do have Siddhant joining us back on the broadcast. Siddhant, well, how are we to look at this particular development that has taken place now, wherein the Khalistani groups have released posters, and this is now out in the open, where they are declaring that yes, this is an attack, and they have named two such ambassadors as well, namely Taranjit Sandhu and Dr. T.V. Nagendra Prasad.
Well, that's absolutely right. And in fact, we have been talking about such posters since morning, that how in last maybe 2-3 days, such posters are deliberately being circulated by pro-Khalistani handles on Twitter, where these posters carry photographs of Indian diplomats serving on foreign land, Indian diplomats serving in Canada, Australia, and now this fresh poster is of Indian diplomats serving in USA. So this posters carry photograph of Taranjit Sandhu, currently Indian ambassador to United States, and T.V. Nagendra Prasad, Consulate General of San Francisco, the same consulate which was attacked last night by Khalistani groups. Now, this fresh poster has been released, and perhaps it's a threat which Khalistani groups are issuing against the foreign offices of India and diplomats of India right now working on American soil. Now, this poster is being circulated, and also these posters are being created and circulated as a revenge for the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, because Khalistani groups want to blame India for the killing and then want to build their movement. And perhaps that attempt is going on. And right now, Indian government is in touch with Americans, and perhaps at all levels, this particular issue of San Francisco consulate being attacked is going to be raised, and also this poster, which is a matter of grave concern, is also going to be raised. Now, Canada has reacted to a similar posters in which Indian High Commissioner to Canada his photo was there on the poster. So Canada has reacted to it. In fact, the Foreign Minister of Canada has reacted, and Canadians have to say that they take its obligation under the Vienna Convention regarding the safety of diplomats very seriously. So perhaps, because of the strong protest, the strong objection that Indian government have been raising with these countries time and again, now, it looks like that results have started coming out, because the way Americans have reacted before India could flag off the incident this time, and the way Canadians are reacting after the strong objection by the Indian side. And in fact, External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar has spoken on multiple occasions and calling it a requirement of a vote bank politics and whatnot. And perhaps this could be the reason that their Canadian Foreign Minister is tweeting and saying that Canada takes its obligation under the Vienna Convention regarding the safety of diplomats very seriously.
Right, absolutely, Siddhant. Well, you already did bring in that point from Canada. Yes, the Canadian Foreign Minister Mélanie Joly has already tweeted on this K Group poster saying that Canada has taken its obligations under the Vienna Conventions regarding the safety of diplomats very seriously. Canada remains in close contact with the Indian officials in light of some of the promotional materials circulating online regarding a protest plan for July 8th, which are unacceptable. So this is the particular input that has come in from Canada now. Siddhant, Well, you were already throwing light on Canada while you were speaking on San Francisco, and this is the particular reaction that has come in from the Foreign Minister Mélanie Joly herself regarding the posters that have been circulating there. So, Siddhant, my question to you regarding these posters is that we can see these posters being circulated quite in vogue right now in both places. What is the kind of reactions that we see of the people there? How are people reacting to these posters that are constantly being circulated? Is it actually affecting people there, wherein they are reacting to it in a manner that these particular separatists want them to?
Well, circumstances are different every country. Now, when it comes to Australia, they have acted and perhaps they have set a template of any country acting against such groups, because initially, there was no response from the Australian authorities, but because of the intervention of the Prime Minister Modi at the time of the visit of Anthony Albanese to India, perhaps that has resulted in action on ground. And in Australia, the morale of such groups have come down. Same is the case in London. But and in fact in America also, to an extent, the government has managed to curb the protest, or perhaps to put some sort of a restriction to what these K groups do. But when it comes to Canada, then it's the most fertile soil for these groups and such ideologies. With each passing month, the groups are mushrooming, and in fact, because of the requirement of the vote bank politics, as External Affairs Minister Jaishankar say, that the Canadian authorities are not acting against this group, or perhaps taking any sort of action, even if they take law in their hands. And that is a matter of grave concern for the Indian authorities, because time and again, the authorities in India flag it off. They raise the issues related to what Khalistanis are doing on Canadian soil. It all started with the cancellation of the dinner of the Indian High Commissioner Sanjay Verma to Ottawa. Then the depiction of the movement of the killing of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Right. Now, the posters of Indian High Commissioner have been released by Khalistani. So each time around, India has been flagging it off.
Absolutely.
But in last 1 month, something has changed when it comes to foreign policy of Canada towards India.
Yes.
And last time around, the Canadian High Commissioner condemned it. This time around, the statement is coming directly from the Foreign Minister of Canada.
Right.
So perhaps, the pressure that India is building on Canada is giving results now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, quite an important, quite a few important events have been taking place across right now when it comes to separatist groups, and we will keep a track of all of it. But for now, we're going to slip into a short break, but do stay tuned right here on CNN News 18 as we bring you more developments shortly on the other side.